Life in San Quentin is very different from that on the outside. For someone stepping into this world for the first time, there's a lot to consider. But even in prison, many would-be athletes come together as equals and find their escape through sports like basketball. And sometimes on the court, if even just for a brief moment, the difference between free and incarcerated can be forgotten.
1, 2, 3.
Countless promising basketball players have had their hoop dreams deferred indefinitely by bad choices.
This history in the making part 2, you hear me? Let's go.
After being incarcerated and sentenced to life in prison, Allen McIntosh thought the closest he would get to the NBA would be from watching teams like the Los Angeles Lakers or Golden State Warriors on a TV from his prison cell.
It's that time. I'm Allen McIntosh. I have 25 to life for possession of a firearm, and I've been incarcerated for 18 years off that 25 to life sentence. I've been playing basketball since I was 8 years old. I had a full ride to Arizona State right after high school. I had an opportunity to play with Napa Valley Junior College for a year. That was squandered because of the case that I'm in here for now.
But in 2012, a green and blue basketball court on San Quentin State Prison's lower yard will be transformed into a battlefield between the Golden State Warriors staff and the San Quentin Warriors basketball team. Straight out of any would-be baller's dreams, NBA Hall of Famer and Golden State head coach Mark Jackson, Golden State general manager Bob Myers, assistant general manager Kirk Lacob, and the rest of their hoop squad came walking down the hill that leads to the green and blue court. They came down the mountain to play against the best ballers San Quentin State Prison had to offer. Rookie Draymond Green hung out with the fellas and played a few games of dominoes on the sidelines. While Myers never played in the NBA, he was part of the 1995 UCLA Bruins championship basketball team, and he proved to be a fierce competitor. Against San Quentin, Myers led all scorers with a 39-point performance that took Golden State to a 114-98 victory.
Well, when the Golden State Warriors staff and players came up here, it was kind of shocking at first to see really how big they are, but the most shocking thing was to see that I was really still competitive against them, that my game was just on the same level, if not better, than a lot of those guys.
Mark Jackson, who made it a point to prove that he still had a little something left in the tank, contributed 9 points and 8 assists. Every year, the green and blue stage got bigger. In 2013, Jackson, Myers, and Lacob came back down the hill to play ball, but this time with former NBA champion Brian Scalabrine. The San Quentin Warriors version of a big three, McIntosh, Mike Franklin, and Maurice Hanks, dropped 23, 30, and 24 points respectively, but it wasn't enough. Golden State won 134-119, led by another monster performance from Myers, who had 35 points and 24 boards. Scalabrine followed Myers with 25 points and 16 boards.
We played against Bob Myers, NBA talent, Brian Scalabrine, ex-NBA player, just played that very previous season. Great shape and great player. When Mark Jackson came in here, in this prison, our prison, on our yard, played ball with us, prayed with us at halftime, took pictures with everybody, and just hugged and fraternized with all the inmates in here. It just made me and the rest of us become huge Warrior fans. For the guys that weren't, we are now, especially me. And for the guys who are Warrior fans, even more so.
Too much is given, much is required. So this is an opportunity for us to rub elbows with some quality people that's just fighting for a second chance.
Jackson wouldn't return to San Quentin, but 2014 didn't disappoint. This time, Golden State showed up with 4 generations of NBA players, including Steve Kerr and Alvin Gentry. Kerr wouldn't play in the game because of an ankle injury, but he coached the first half and Gentry coached the second. Active Golden State players Maurice "Mo Bucket" Spates and Festus Ezeli also showed up to support their team and greet fans.
I just want to come support. And I want to come show y'all that, there's people outside that care about y'all.
rookies James McAdoo from the University of North Carolina and Aaron Kraft from Ohio State University also came and hung out with fans. Taking the court for Golden State were Myers and Laker, as well as former Los Angeles Laker Luke Walton.
Just came in with an open mind to see, to see how it is in here.
Former Utah Jazz player Jaren Collins, and Johnny West, associate manager of Golden State's D-League team and son of NBA legend Jerry West. Shocking Golden State, McIntosh led San Quentin to a 92-88 victory, dropping 33 points. San Quentin's Harry ATL Smith also came up big, contributing a double-double with 22 points and 14 boards. Myers led Golden State with 27 points, followed by Jaren Collins, who scored 12 points and grabbed 15 boards. Afterwards, Steph Curry teased Myers about losing to amateur players, and Myers promised that he would avenge Golden State's loss in their next game in September.
Come back for a win.
September came, but no game. But on the night of October 22nd, Golden State played a preseason game in Los Angeles against the Lakers. The very next day, and to everyone in San Quentin's surprise, the Golden State Warriors once again came striding down the mountain to face their San Quentin counterparts. Myers and Laker returned with Walton, Collins, and Mo Buckets, but this time they returned as the 2015 NBA champion.
Congratulations from the Warriors, everybody to live here for your championship. Congratulations. Well done.
That's right.
And Myers would keep his promise of avenging last game's loss. He proved to be virtually unstoppable with 5 blocks, 13 boards, and a San Quentin career high of 43 points, leading Golden State to a 99-76 blowout victory. McIntosh led San Quentin with 25 points.
They kept reminding us that we lost, so we walked in the day and said that's not going to happen again. But it was fun. We love coming out here. It's just playing basketball. But yeah, I said that was the one blemish on the record. We got to keep it at 1. You're allowed 1 blemish. That's it.
The series record is now 3-1 Golden State, but San Quentin will be looking to close the gap. Golden State is due to come back to San Quentin this fall. We'll see who wins this time.
A lot of fun, man, coming in here, getting a chance to play. A great crowd, all the guys talking on the sideline, and the announcers and the guys were great team, great competitive atmosphere. It was just a lot of fun.